Hello and welcome to the Principles of Programming series. In this video, we're going to look at the rest of Chapter 6 Labs in Python. Before we do, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you're unable to leave a comment or hit the like button, it means you're not logged in. If you are log in again, you can do that. If you don't have a YouTube account, it is free. It only takes about a minute to set up. So take some time to do that, and then smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Right, so this video we're going to be looking at the last two Python labs in Chapter 6. So first we're going to look at the Chapter 6 Python Lab 6-2, which is searching an array for an exact match. Alright, so let's dive into what our tasks are. So here, your task, in this lab, you use what you've learned about searching a list to find an exact match to complete a particularly or partially pre-written Python program. The program uses a list that contains valid names for 10 cities in Michigan. You ask the user of the program to enter a city name. Your program then searches the list for the city name. It is not found. The program should print a message that informs the user that the city is not found in the list of valid cities in Michigan. The program provided by the lab includes the input statements of the necessary variable initializations. You need to use a loop to examine all of the items in the list and test for a match. You also need to set a flag if you're a match, and then test the flag variable to determine if you should print the not a city of Michigan message or a city message or city found message. Comments in the code tell you where to write your statements, and you can use the mail order program in this chapter as a guide. So task 1, write a loop statement that examines the name of cities stored in this list, and then task 2, write codes that test for a match, then when appropriate, and then prints the message not a city of Michigan or city found. And this is what it should look like. It's like the Java and C++. This is the name of city, Coloma, city found, enter name of city, Asheville, not found. So we'll see if we can get that as such. So let's drag this all over to see as much of our code as possible. And then we'll also go and look at that. We should have to go that far to the right because it's already written for us. But let's dive on in and see where we're going to start. So we got the Boolean, found it already there. Looks like we're going to start here. Right, your loop here. Let's get that space over. And of course it's going to be a for loop to start. Cursor. So let's go with for. Extend range in. And then we're going to go cities in Michigan. Another bracket, I believe. Let's try cities in Michigan. And let's go with a code. Or our fours in Python, our fours and statements. Okay. So that's our loop. So here next. Pull these up. All the spaces. So here it tells us where to indent to if you go to comment out. So here's our if statement. If in city. Equals cities in Michigan. And let's do our X-ray or array box. And because it's a if state, let's hit that colon. And we got one more line to found found it, I should say. Found it. And alright. Nothing to do after that. Let's bring it up so we can kind of see what we're going to do. So now we want to some space here. Alright. So now test to see if the city was not found to determine if not a city in Michigan message should be printed. So that would be another if statement. This is I don't know. Yeah, the if should be right before it is, but before is if right there. This is for over there. Okay, that's why. This should here. It should be all the way over. Nope. Okay, there we go. Why are you doing it? Oh. There we go. So I had to get rid of this hashtag so it wasn't treated as a comment. So make sure that my code is lined out correctly. So X is way too far. So when that if statement, everything where it belongs. Okay, now we got it. So these if statements should line up. So test to see. Yeah, this is the proper like this, right. Alright. That's fine. There we go. See the comment still. I do my comments. Yeah. Alright, so now this is if found it. Because it was false. And first colon, if statement. Then we go print. Not a submission. And there we go. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and finish this up. We have if found it is false. Not a city of Michigan. And this one says if found it is. Okay, maybe else got it. Two different things. Getting ahead of myself. So let's do that. Let's go. Print that. Then we'll just use else. Else. And then use colons over else. And then print save out. Alright. So that looks like correct. I don't see it. Looking for any errors. Don't see any. So with this size, I'll take you back to where we started. Right, you're here. Line 14. For X in range, length, city index in Michigan. Then write your first statement. Here to see if there is. We use spaces in there. in city equals in cities of Michigan. Found is true. Let's see if city was not found. The city was not found. Determine if not a city of Michigan. Message should be printed. So found. The question is, is my space this? Looks good here. So let's try to run this one and see what we get. I'm gonna move this over. I'll let you look at the code one more time. Through that so you can kind of soak it in. And I made it bigger, and it's a little more difficult to follow. Like here, but hopefully it's better to see. There. Right, and we can have this. So that's what we're working with. And give you another minute. I'll just go ahead and run that. Alright, let's run it. Look at this. See what we got. Alright. There was a quick error in there, but let's go ahead and write it. C. Colomo. City found. Again. Asheville. Michigan. Let's see if we got our calculate our grade. This will be a toss-up.
Looks like it's right. Said that before.
And boom, there it is, 100%. So we did do it correctly. And task 1 and task 2 is green. So that was the City of Michigan. Give you one more look at the code in case you need to correct something. Get yours to run correctly. And then we'll go into our next Python lab, which will be the last one for chapter 6. Alright, so stay tuned. We'll be right back with the next Python lab. And welcome back. We dive into the last lab in chapter 6, which is chapter 6 Python lab 6-3, deals with parallel arrays. So let's look into our task, see what we have in store for us. So in this lab, you use what you have learned about parallel lists to complete a partially completed Python program. The program is described in Chapter 6, Exercise 7. The program should either print the name and price of a coffee add-in from the Jump In Jive coffee shop, or it should print the message, "Sorry, we do not carry that." Read the problem description carefully before you begin. The program provided for the lab includes the necessary variable initializations and input statements you need to write the part of the program that searches for the name of the coffee add-ins and either prints the name and price of the add-ins or prints the error message if the add-ins is not found. So task 1, write the code that searches for the list of the name of the add-in ordered by the customer, and then task 2, write the code that prints the name and price of the add-in or the error message, and also write the code that prints the total order code cost. And then examples of the program are shown here. Cream, 89 cents. You hit your triple X, and then you get your total of $2.89. And then you got to enter mayonnaise. Sorry, we don't carry that. Triple X, and then your total will be $2. All right, so let's go ahead and slide that over so we can see our code better. And then let's look at what we need to start at initialize. Those are already initialized for us. Let's see, we're going to start write the rest of the program here. Is where we'll start it. So, all right, so let's see. So get user input. Got that already for us. So we'll start with our while statement. why is this here? Do a while here then. I need to comment. Oops, not that. Let's go here. So while adding equal true x. So this will look very familiar. Remember the while statement, got a semicolon or a colon. So let's go down. Let's get 2 spaces. Found it. It was false. So if you don't find it, just like the city of Michigan. So now it should be, we're going to need a loop. We're going to loop through the list actually. So what that is, we'll go do a for statement. Space. For x in range, and it's going to be max. Number items. That's right. For items and colon, of course. And you have your. Now we have to test for a match. Let's do if add-ins and use our array box, the x equals add-in. And that's an if statement, so let's do a colon. Ooh, that's bad terribly wrong. Camel case. No, I didn't do that right. Add-ins. Yeah, that's right. Just need something underneath that. So next thing we're gonna do, we'll do our print statements, and we'll do print. Go ahead, get a little F quotes. Brackets. Brackets. And we'll put add in there. Leave that bracket. Get out of there. And prices dollar. Symbol. And another add in prices. Brackets. There we go. Prices. Then before we close it out, let's do the X array. X box. And that looks good. Nothing needed on any of that. Let's go down to the next line. Let's do order total. Total. Zeros again. And prices, order total, add-ins, number of items. Alright, just make sure I'm not using add-in here. Add-ins, add-in. Track it on the right. So plus equals add in prices. And let's go with the box again. And outside of that, nothing needed for there. And in the last line, bowling found it. And equals true. Next, let's go back to another if is going to be needed. This one. So we got our if true, but this one has to do with false. So let's go right here. If gonna print sorry. Oops. Sorry. You do not carry it. And period. So that print. So we can leave there if we want it, but make sure there's nothing else in there. There is. Nope. So let's go with add in equals input, and we will enter message enter copy, add in or quit, and move everything to space. And let's see, let's do one more print. So that space, we'll take it to here. Let's do one more time. Let's go. The space is off. Print F order tool is dollar amount. Order total. This is a variable. And let's use period 2F. Close those brackets. Quote. And that should do it all. Alright. So we'll be right back to see if this code runs. Hang on in there. Alright, welcome back. Doing a quick once over. Wow. Okay, there. Wow. And we have our 4. Alright, let's run it. See what we got. Bring us over a little bit. Actually, let me show you the code first. Get it again. So, right there's the program. So, line 18. 19. And that's the whole program. Let's see what we got. Ooh, enter coffee and in. So let's go ahead and add that. Cream. Enter. Use all capitals sometimes sensitive like that. So the price is 89 cents. Quit. So quit. So you triple again. What did I do? Oh. Try mayonnaise. So I'm not carry that. Let's run it again and then mayonnaise. Sorry, we're not carry that. Triple X. Caps. And country head. Okay. So triple X. It's right, it's not letting me out. Let's use our calculate to see what we did or what we didn't do. total. I think I see $2 on it. 60%. So what we needed to do was enter coffee items per let's go to that line and see what we find. Enter. Input. So this wasn't our line. This wasn't our line. This looks like it's right. Order total $2 or charge. Alright, looking at it again. Let me take a closer look at it. Bear with me. Redid it again. And see better spacing. Put these three together. Took out that space. Everything else looks like it's the same. I didn't find anything that was outstanding. But let's try to run it and see if we can get exited out of there. And if we do, I'll call it a win. Let's go cream. That's worse. Alright, so that actually worked. Let's see if we calculate it. Let's get a 100 on that. Something seemed to be off. Not really sure. Let's see what we got. And I'll show you the code so you can get it correct. Yep, it's 100%. And we got our 2 ring checks. So I'll show you the code again. Out, wow. I have to change anything up here just to check everything there looks the same. But in our while loop, just the spacing, I didn't see anything else doing wrong. Not when we got to 100%. So we're ready to do that and run it, and it should be good. Alright, so thanks for joining, or thanks for viewing the video. Please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. And hope to see you on the next one. Take care and have a wonderful day.